Roczen, look at that! Look how much it means! Roczen rocks Detroit!
It's all of it, honestly. Like, I knew my back was a little bit against the wall, obviously, at 31 points back. I knew what I was up against, and I said for the past couple of weekends, I need to start winning some of these and not let the same guys, even though I ride really good, but let the same guys win and I keep losing points. That's been the most frustrating part over the last couple of weeks, 2-3 races. So it just, oh man, it just all came together. I really believe today was the day, but then also you got to go out and actually do it. So after the great start, I wasn't all the fastest in the beginning of the race. I knew that they were coming. I changed my lines a little bit from the heat race and from qualifying, and then ended up changing some stuff back because they were gaining on me pretty good. But I didn't let that freak me out just because the track was really tricky. You just had some super grabby, tacky areas, and like the 90-degree turns without the berm before the finish were really slick. So whoops obviously got demolished. And once I didn't really make too many mistakes, and it's just a long race, and once it all comes together and you see that checkered flag, it's like it's such a monkey off the back. And but like I said, after the race is before the race, right? But right now it was just such a overwhelming feeling of emotions, just because it's also been a long time since I've gotten 2 wins in one season, so I hope I can add on to that. But it just it all came together, my crew and on everything. So it's, yeah, I need to sit down a little bit and actually like fully let it set in. To be honest, I'm just like anybody really, but I'm kind of my own guinea pig, if that makes sense. So I've, over the last couple of years, just worked on that and done things differently. I had a talk earlier with somebody, but I'm kind of doing whatever my heart desires. So I stay happy throughout the season. Obviously got my hands full with my kids. I mean, that's a whole nother ballpark of emotional strength that you need. So that's definitely gotten me a lot more robust. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I've tried the same. I've put in the same effort over the last 10, 11 rounds. So even though I was, I kept losing points, I couldn't ignore that I'm riding really well and that I must be doing something right. So that's what I held on to, And it really is true. You have, you're at round 10, you got 7 races to go. That's a whole lot of races. And we saw it again tonight. And that can swing the other way too. I can mess up, which, we don't want to talk about that, but it can all happen so quickly. And ultimately, I don't know how people can just be like, it's over when you have 7 races to go, and I don't know how many 200, 300 points, whatever, out on the available. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm my own guinea pig. I learn every year too, and I'm just trying to do my best to stay in it. And that's really what I do on a weekend basis and on a daily basis especially. So then during the main, like I said in the beginning, I knew Chase, Hunter were behind me, so I'm like, okay, let's hit our marks, and it's going to be a long race. I didn't want to go all bunkers and tighten up, and there's just a lot of ways the race can go. So track was super tricky, and even if you feel, that's kind of like what scared me a little. I almost felt a little bit too good in qualifying, to be honest, because everything kind of came easy. I felt loose, but the track is technical, and it does get rutted, and it is tacky, and the whoops do get beat to crap, So in the heat race, I had one little moment in the whoops, and I'm like, whoop, there it was. So I knew going into the main that I have to keep my composure and be a little methodical about it, and not just, I told my mechanic right before the race, I'm like, hey, I want to approach this race in a mellow manner, just because even though I have been crushing the whoops, it takes that one time of getting too cocky and send it in there, and you have a moment. So I just kind of steered clear of the bulldog mentality, and that's exactly what I did. I may have not been the fastest, but I did put myself in good positions and hung in there and kept going. And I don't know how many laps we did. It felt like 32, but yeah, so I'm just working too, trying to figure out which way I tick, I guess.
Well, I think we celebrated tonight and we go back to work tomorrow. That just is what it is. We're going back to work. This is a long series. We got a lot more racing to do, and we need to work on it. We're back in it now.
Roczen fires first here in the Triple Crown in Houston. Not a surprise. He's been riding well all year long. The 94 is number 1 in race 1. Ken Roczen.
I've kind of proved to myself and everybody what I can do. So, yeah.